This is the timbers. It's a 10-acre piece of ground between the colony and the canyons. And 7 years ago we started an experiment. There were tons and tons of dead trees on here. Huge pockets of dead aspen falling over and whatnot. Our theory was that if we could get all of this stuff off of the ground, we rented 5 acres near Camas in Francis, Utah. And the locals were able to come and pick up the wood for free. So we removed all of this diseased wood, and the results were startling. We got all variations and sizes of aspen coming in. But keep in mind there's some moose protection for these trees, which helps. And so the results were pretty spectacular. Now here it is 3 years later, and we're starting to see some dead again. And the reason we're seeing dead is really because of the airborne. You know, these trees are a direct shot from the colony, and the colony has massive pockets of dead aspen that are projecting airborne fungus and cankers. Now these trees still remain pretty healthy, but the trees that are dying, I'm fairly convinced are dying directly due to that airborne fungus. So the real solution, I believe, is in order to make your grove as healthy as this grove, and it is quite a bit healthier than most groves, you do need to get your diseased and fungus aspen off of the property. But the other thing is if you've got a massive pile of diseased fungus aspen nearby, ideally you can get your neighbors, in this case the Osgothorpes, to clean up some of their dead aspen. And so you reduce the killing potential of those massive pockets. I think of those massive pockets of dead trees as like the mother lode of gold. It sprinkles gold out amongst, in this case, all these other aspen. This particular area here, part of the reason it's having trouble is that it had so many dead trees before that no matter what we did, there was no way to get all of the particles off the property. So that fungus is still there in the soil, and it's still killing trees. In this case, what we needed to do was take like a bobcat and just scoop up the dust and scoop up the dirt, and therefore remove the resident fungus with the bobcat. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. We know a little better now. This gentleman here from New Jersey, he paid extra to have diseased limbs and diseased tops removed from his trees, and we worked on his cankers as well, and he's got a really remarkably healthy grove of aspen as a result. This dead aspen in here next to the house is dead because we should have shoveled. We should have got in there and got every single particle of fungus off the ground. We did take a couple dead trees out that were right against the house, but we didn't do our diligence with the shovel. You really do need to spend the time shoveling every single particle of diseased wood off the property. The other secret is to catch the trees before they're too sick. If they're not extremely sick, then they're not spreading that fungus all over the place. So again, that was the timbers, an experiment in making it a healthy aspen grove. I have many more pictures and videos if anybody else would like to hear more about that project. Thanks.